hold your head up high, and plunge forward. That quote is from Izuku Midoriya from Boku no Hero. Very apt for today's episode because that's what we're going to be talking about. So I'm going to be your host for today. It's Abu, and we're joined by Nuj and Viggy. Firstly, we wanted to say thank you for the support so far. Instagram and TikTok are doing very well. If you're not following them already, then by all means, go follow. We have anime content daily. For Instagram, we're posting on TikTok twice a day. And obviously, as you know, we're streaming weekly as well. Well, I guess the one question that's always been on my mind when we're talking about Boku no Hero, and I'm going to direct it at Nuj, is if you could have a quirk, what would it be?
Okay, so it would have to be something similar to like hawks, where like I can have wings and just fly about everywhere, like I'm a fucking dragon or a fucking bird. What? And like, yeah, the wagon, and like I could go anywhere. Like I don't have to pay for a train or pay for fuel. Just get my wings and just fly, go anywhere.
Are you scared of heights?
Fucking Arnold out here, fly.
Are you scared of heights?
Yeah, I am. I'm scared of speed and I'm scared of heights. So
that seems like
you just chose the quirk that's like words for you, then.
Yeah, but I'm gonna train to become the best because you know that's how we roll. Arnold birds, yes, that's how we roll.
Alright, so anyway, Viggy, what would you say?
Does it have to be a quirk in the Boku no series?
Because I know what you're gonna say, yes, it does.
Okay, then mine would be overhauls.
Overhauls. Okay, cool. How would you use it? Just become one of the Yakuza.
It's basically alchemy.
Yeah, it's like Gildas' quote, right?
Yeah, but then he can just bring it back together as well.
Yeah, Gildas as well, right? No?
Yeah, Gildas is crush magic, no?
His is disassembly magic.
Yeah, so like, but you can't bring it back together.
No, he can't. Oh, yeah, no, he has to wait for the effects to be undone. Oh, yeah, he doesn't do it by himself. Yeah, true.
Like, I think mine would be overhauls, purely because I'm always injured, so I can just like
just disassemble yourself and assemble yourself.
Disassemble it's mainly the ankles. That's the peak thing. I just disassemble my ankles and fix them back up.
Viggy's breaking his own ankles way too much. Like you see him dribbling on the court, and he just breaks his own ankles. Like fuck.
Oh, sir, no, you're making that. Just 1-on-1.
Okay, Aomine versus Kagami right here, right now.
What would your quirk be, Abby?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, is he alive?
Is he alive?
I'm back. Hello. I'm back.
Oh yeah. What would your quirk be?
Hello.
Would your quirk be coming back from the dead?
I'm back.
Okay, Abu's quirk is reincarnating.
His is glitch.
Yeah.
His is glitch.
Yeah.
That's his quirk.
He's able to lag out of life and then reincarnate back into life freely.
It would just be like the slide.
Wait, is he back?
Hello,
There he is.
I'm back. There we go.
We were chatting shit about you the whole
time. I guess I'll watch the stream and find out what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
You can feel free to tell me if you want.
Wait. First, so we were talking about your favorite quirk. What's your favorite quirk? And then we'll tell you what we said.
It's gonna be Todoroki's.
Oh yeah.
Why? What did you say?
We said that you can freely lag out of life and then you can reincarnate back into life.
Your quirk
That would actually be so sick.
Wait, what? How? Why?
It's called glitch. Like, imagine if you're like cool into like if you're doing like I don't know, like some sort of crime and you're cool, you just lag out and they can't catch you.
So you've already determined that you're a villain.
You'll be the villain.
No. I mean, you could be a hero as well. If someone comes to stab you, you'll just lag out and they'll just go straight through you.
Basically, like
that's an overpowered quirk. I don't know why you guys are hating. What's up?
No, it's essentially Obito.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah,
Or like it's sort of like Mirio's as well.
Nah, don't put yourself in this.
I tried to sneak that in.
Don't worry, I'll got you. I got you.
Well, on the topic of Mirio, for me anyway, who's your favorite hero, Viggy?
My favorite hero.
Yeah.
Your
favorite character?
Oh yeah, I would be Bakugo.
Bakugo.
Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
Just as in during that one episode when he was basically All Might's #1 fan, and they just showed his backstory about everything.
That was really emotional.
It was just it's emotional. It was mad, like the whole backstory, and then even overcoming when he got caught by the villains.
Yeah.
And him bouncing back, and then just shows mad character.
Yeah, no, 100%. And even then, like when he was being taken by Dabi, he's saying like, "Don't come for me," whatever, and like he's not struggling at all.
Yeah,
like, he's got his head held up high. He's probably
it's like a pride thing, isn't it?
Yeah. He's such a sick character. What would you say, Nudge?
So I would say either. Oh wait, I'm allowed 2 or am I allowed 1?
I said favorite hero.
Not heroes.
I
That's what your teacher.
Thank you, Vicky, for understanding the question.
Yeah, okay, chill. Leave me alone, right? Chill. Get off my case. Right,
No,
everyone
teacher,
jumping
man.
on
You know your
me.
plurals.
Imagine.
Wait, what'd you say?
We killed him.
He said I should know my plurals. I'm not a fucking English teacher. I'm a science teacher, and he says you should know your plurals.
You're still a
Like, fuck
teacher.
up. Oh my god.
You could be a substitute. You might be important in someone
Actually,
class.
yeah, no, I've had to cover an English lesson before, so
Oh,
fair
Lord.
play.
okay, there.
Class
Point.
today.
Case proven.
Okay, so favorite hero would probably have to be Aizawa, because like you see a lot of sides of him that like he seemed like an anti-hero, but like he's actually a really good guy once you get to know him, and like his quirk is one of the most overpowered quirks in the entire anime, because like he can get rid of quirks, which makes him into normal people, and like it was so important in like Overhaul's little arc, because he was trying to get that power the same as Aizawa's. But artificially, right? So
Yeah.
that's why it was so sick, like to have that kind of quirk already naturally. But yeah,
That's true. And he's a teacher as well.
yeah, and like the fact that he puts his life on the line so well, or so much for his students is sick. It's sick.
Fair enough.
You
I guess I
aspire to be
would.
him.
What's that? He aspires to be him.
What? I
You
aspire to be
aspire
like
to
it.
be-
Yeah, I'm gonna put my life on the line for my students. Yeah, man. Literally, put me in harm's way. Like, oh,
Take me.
take me. Yes.
I would have to say mine's Mirio, you know. We didn't actually see a lot of him in season 3, but his character development in season 4 was absolutely incredible. His interaction with Eri, or like even when, spoiler alert, when that thing happens in the fight.
That thing.
Yeah, that thing. And he doesn't even hesitate. He keeps going. Like, I was shocked. I thought he would at least like fall for a little bit and have a monologue or something, but like just punched the crap out of him straight away. It was incredible.
That fight was just too good.
No, not even the fight. You know when he was clearing his way through that tunnel.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
sick. Like
Yeah,
he went
yeah.
so far ahead so quickly. Like
yeah. He was,
other pro heroes were struggling to keep up.
yeah. As in, they didn't really.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't. And he's a student.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
exactly.
the big three in general, like they're at the same level or even a bit higher than the other pro heroes.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember the big
Awesome.
guy? The fact.
Fat Gum.
Yeah,
Fat
Fat
Gum.
Gum. Yeah,
Gum.
he's sick. You know when he did his like special move.
Bruv, I was so.
When he lost all
that
his
was
fat.
So
Right, that
unexpected.
was so. Yeah, I know it was a bit unexpected. I thought he was just some second-rate hero that's like only fat,
Yeah.
but like.
Oh,
that was
actually, I
so
want
sick.
his quirk.
What?
I want his quirk.
So you can lose fat like that.
Yeah, just convert all of my fat into like power and then become muscly. That would
And then
be-
you have an excuse to stuff yourself.
exactly. If you're part of my strength as well, that would be incredible.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, I guess on the flip side of that previous question, who's your favorite villain? Nudge.
It would probably have to be Shigaraki, because like
Yeah.
you see his growth as like he's supposed to be the parallel to like Deku, but like he's way ahead of Deku in terms of his progression to becoming all for one.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like he's ruthless. Like we saw him like literally, even though it was for his like comrades that have fallen or like got hurt because of Overhaul, he still tortured Overhaul when he was at his lowest point.
Yeah.
And that was like, oh shit, it gave me these chills, like, oh shit, like he's actually a proper villain now.
Yeah, that moment actually gave me the chills. I was shocked.
Yeah.
It would have been different if he just died off camera, but like he just took away his arms.
Yeah. Like he wanted him to suffer, you can tell.
Yeah. That was like crazy.
Yeah.
The moment was incredible. Not gonna lie. What would you say, Viggy?
Oh, wait. Let's guess it for him because it's way too obvious. Overhaul.
Yeah, I would say Overhaul as well.
Yeah. Viggy.
Overhaul. Our guess is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overhaul is my favorite villain.
Why would you say that?
Purely because he's the kind of guy that goes out and gets what he wants. He doesn't give two shits about what other people think.
He also gets his arms taken away from him. Anyway,
that's fine.
No, fair enough. I would actually have to agree with Nuj. Actually, I think Shigaraki is the best villain. He's just incredible. I love the fact that they're making a parallel between him and Deku, like from the very start.
Yeah.
And you see by season 4, like Shigaraki is like leading the League of Villains who like are already strong by themselves, and like he's already making big plans. He's at the top now. He's got basically an army behind him, and Deku's literally still in school.
Yeah, and he's like becoming more and more evil as well. You can tell.
Yeah, exactly. And Deku like still can't even control his quirk.
Yeah.
Like the only reason he beat Overhaul was because of Eri.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was I think Shigaraki, like he's a really good character. I really like him.
I think Deku's gonna be like like Luffy, how he's up till like kind of recently, like most of the fights he's had help. Yeah, but then I think Deku's gonna be the same. Like there's gonna be a fight where he fights completely alone and he just smashes them.
Yeah, like when he gets his second gear, right, in One Piece.
Yeah, even more recently with the Katakuri fight, like that was pure example of like Luffy being alone and still beating his opponents.
Yeah, Katakuri. I don't know.
What?
I feel like Katakuri should have won that fight.
I mean, it's Katakuri pride, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone is like 5 months.
He lost. Yeah.
It's the kind of man he was.
Yeah. But no, in terms of because we were talking about the different seasons, what would you say was your best moment or best season? I would say best season.
Mine would have to be the sports festival season.
The most recent one.
Two.
Oh no. Okay.
Season 2. Yeah, season 2.
Season 2.
Yeah.
Those are the individual fights, right?
Yeah.
That
was mad. The fight between Deku and Todoroki was insane.
That was a hella emotional, bro.
Like
that was something.
It's when he brought out his fire side and it just showed different side to what he is.
Showed the levels. That was solid. I actually liked the Todoroki versus Bakugo fight. You know, just because it showed how skilled Bakugo was.
Yeah.
Where he was saying, where he was saying like, the stronger the quirk, like the less precise it is, and he just throws himself at Todoroki. And the OST in that moment as well is so sick.
And Boku no Hero in general has really sick OSTs and like
really
tracks.
Good
yeah, for sure.
The season 4 opening was like my favorite.
Yes. Yeah.
The season 4 opening song.
Yeah. I can't remember how it goes.
Behind the lyrics as well. It's just actually so sick.
It is. When you like put it with English subs, it's
yeah. The way it matches season 4, like actually what happens is incredible.
Fair.
You should go give it a listen Nuj after.
All right, I will.
I think it's Polaris or something like that.
What's my favorite season? I think it would probably have to be the Overhaul. That Overhaul arc. Not even the season.
Okay.
Yeah, that arc of Deku learning and going on an actual mission and like meeting what's his name? The Four Eyes guy. What's his name?
Oh, so Naito.
Yeah, Night Eye. Yeah. I called
Spoiler
him
alert.
Four Eyes.
May he rest in peace.
Why are you saying that? That's the biggest spoiler.
I said spoiler alert.
Yeah, but then the previous fight, like the thing happened, did it?
Yeah, the thing.
Well, to be fair, that is like a major. That is probably even bigger, in my opinion, because you only get introduced to Night Eye like in that season, but Mirio, you know, like from season 3.
Alright, fair.
No. I'll give you that one. Good save.
Continue. Nudge.
Oh yeah. I said the Overhaul arc, right?
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Fair
was my
enough.
favorite one. Yeah.
Yeah, I would actually have to go in between both of you. Season 3, just because of one moment. But there's also a comparable moment in season 4. So in season 3, where it's Midoriya and Bakugo versus All Might.
Yeah.
And then Bakugo is basically like getting beaten the crap out of by All Might. And that is an amazing moment. But All Might turns around to think that Deku's running towards the gate, because they would have won straight away. But he's literally right in his face, smiling, saying like, "Please move out of the way."
Yeah, doite kurosai.
Yeah, exactly. And the way that they laid the foundation for it as well, because even Recovery Girl was saying like, "Oh, Deku thinks of All Might as a god and everything like that. He prays to him and everything."
Yeah.
See in that moment, like him literally standing up to his god and like about to punch him in the face.
Yeah. That's why All Might thought he was running away, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He took it for granted, in fact. So that moment was so sick.
That was a 30 punch.
Yeah.
That was
It showed how like even though Deku and Bakugo have their differences and they like argue so much,
Yeah.
like, they're a sick combo.
Yeah.
They're like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah. They sync quite well together. 100%.
Yeah.
I think they showed that very well in season 3 as well. Towards the end, especially. But since we're talking about favorite seasons, what would you say could have been done differently?
Oh yeah, so I think what the fuck was that? Oh yeah, sorry, I lagged out.
You used my quirk.
Wait, okay, we're back.
You did the all for one.
I think I'm okay now. Can you hear me?
Yep, unfortunately.
Oh, fuck you. Okay. So the part of Boku no Hero that I think I would improve on is that the bit with Gentle Criminal, because to me it seemed like it was just a random filler part, even though it was good to set up like Eri's little happy moment. I think it was just
little happy moment. How dare you?
Wow,
that's one of my favorite moments from
go marry
4.
her then.
What are you on about?
That's a bit weird.
Wait. Why are you gonna pin on me for?
I mean,
but yeah, it was good that it set out, but like unless Gentle Criminal comes back in a future season or like in another part of the anime, then I don't think it's like I don't think it was worth mentioning him, because like yeah.
I think they could have like that is actually the single moment that stands out to me as well, because I don't even think like it was useless to bring him in. Like his character was amazing, and the way that they put the parallel between him and Deku, like before they became like in terms of their backstory. So like with Gentle Criminal like becoming like a failed hero and like him not being able to succeed in the academy, and Deku seeing himself in Gentle Criminal being like, if I didn't get a quirk by through One for All, like I would have basically been you. So it was an incredible like relation, and like his quirk is like amazing.
Yeah,
like
it's pretty dope.
I would say,
I would say so.
incredible. So
he's right.
They made
it's basically like Lucas Awakening.
Yeah, exactly. So like it's just they could have just made everything a bit more serious, and like it would have been a sick arc.
But I think it needs to be referenced back. I think there needs to be another reference back into it. Otherwise, it seems like it was just placed in there for the sake of it. Like, fair enough, it was a good story, but like
Yeah.
it needs to have relevance to the plot.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, it's a filler, and I don't want fillers.
Yeah, and that's the first time that's happened, right?
Yeah, it is. That's why I was quite
Like,
surprised. Like,
yeah.
yeah,
I was so surprised when they finished the overhaul arc by like I think episode 11 or something.
yeah, they finished quite early.
Yeah,
Super early. I was
Finished
so
quite
shocked.
Mm.
they might bring back Gentle Criminal for like a rematch.
You think?
I don't know. I
Eventually.
feel like he respects Deku too much now. Like, even at the end, he was literally saying thank you to Deku, being like, "Okay, cool, thank you for like not giving me away." Like, not as in he did obviously had to give him away, but like not giving
The other girl.
love. A quirk is love. I don't know what her name is.
I can't remember. It was some Spanish name.
Shalala. No, that's from Fairy Tail.
Shalala.
Mike said it so passionately as well.
I know.
Said it with his chest, man.
Viggy, are you looking up now?
Yeah, I'll look at that.
So is that what's your worst season?
Yeah, that worst season. Ooh, I would probably actually have to say season 1.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
just because, like, obviously, because I can't say season 4 just because of how incredible the first half is. Like, no matter how random those few episodes were, like, the first half of season 4 was incredible, and with Eri smiling as well.
Yeah.
But in season 1, like, if you actually rewatch the season, like, there's not a whole lot that happens.
But that's why it's a season 1 though. It's an introductory season.
It's a-
Yeah,
introduction.
sure. But there's like a lot of season 1 animes that I've seen that are like really fast paced, right? And I feel like they could have maybe like added another fight in between before they put All Might versus Nomu.
But then, okay, fair enough. I agree
I
with
feel like
that.
they want.
Just because, like, if you think about it, it's like the first 10 episodes or something is him just like getting into the whole one for all quirk and like training and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like they lengthened it a bit too much.
But then
Like maybe by like 2 episodes or something. I feel like it was a bit too long.
I feel that like they were trying to set up the premise that it's going to be
Yeah.
a long anime,
Yeah.
and they wanted to like
Oh,
just show
okay.
each stage properly and carefully.
Yeah.
I feel like they also want to highlight that fight as well. The Nomu versus All Might.
Yeah,
fight.
they wanted to
Yeah.
leave it as like the standalone fight, I guess.
standalone fight.
But I
season
think
one.
I think I was kind of right that like they should have shown a bit more of All Might's power before that fight.
Yeah, because after that, like, we just have.
But that's why they
you
had.
know what happened.
That's why the movies.
True,
Oh,
but like,
okay,
as in
yeah.
the movie wasn't released till like season 3 or something, right?
Yeah, but then it's always like a flashback, in it.
Yeah. But like, as in, we didn't get to see like All Might fight a lot more because like we saw him save Bakugo from that slime monster, which was pointless.
Mhm.
And the only other real fight was All Might versus Nomu or versus one All for One.
Wait, did you not like that slime monster scene?
No, I thought it was sick just because of Bakugo and Deku.
Yeah,
That was like one of my favorite moments for Deku.
yeah, because
Like, what he says as well,
charges
like,
in.
Yeah, without being able to save him.
Yeah.
It was incredible. But,
Yeah, I would want to see, the fight between All Might and One for All, that original fight, the first fight
The
before
first fight,
before
yeah.
the anime.
Okay, yeah, that would
Yeah,
be sick.
the one that
I feel like
caused
they
the
have
injury.
Yeah.
I feel like they'll bring it in.
Yeah.
That
I
would
feel
be
like they're
sick.
waiting for that for like probably season 5 or season 6.
Hopefully,
Cause yeah,
Sick fight.
that would be a sick fight.
and I hope
Just to see the way you're going.
I hope we see the old the old One for All user, the girl.
Yes, yeah.
Shigaraki. Oh fuck. I'm not gonna say it.
I was literally like, yes, I'm not gonna say the name.
But her, I wanna see her come up more with that
Yeah.
flashback, like bring it all together. But yeah. I think it's Viggy's turn now.
Yeah. What would you have done?
Right, something that change. I feel like you brought up the two, like, because there's not much you should want to change in the series though.
Yeah.
Like everything was sick. Season 2 was sick. Season 3 was sick.
Yeah.
Even the latest season was mad. Like the fight between Endeavor, and when he brought him in, and Nomu.
That was so sick.
I
I
wouldn't,
talked to
as in
quite
the
a few
main
people
two.
that didn't like that, but I thought that was incredible.
Well, which
It's
one?
just the way the standalone.
Endeavor versus Nemu.
Okay.
Nomu. It was incredible. Like the way they show the background for Endeavor was incredible.
So sick.
Like
And then
one of my favorite moments. It's really confusing with Endeavor now. Like, as in, I don't know what to think about him.
Because he's been painted as the villain-esque hero.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like with the whole like troubled past and like a really bad person. But then now, like you see in the latest or pretty much the last episode, how apparently he's treating Todoroki's mother well, and like the background where he's like struggling to beat All Might, and he's the only one who's actually paving the bridge towards All Might. Everyone else was just admiring him.
Yeah.
So
I feel like in these past few seasons, like they're starting to show him as like a growing character, and he's starting to shift away from being angry about being number 2 to striving towards number 1.
Yeah.
In a more positive
that's very
light.
true.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of good Endeavor moments you have. There's like one where, obviously, Viggy, you mentioned it, where Todoroki uses his fire. And then President Mike's like, oh, he's actually quite a doting father. It's really weird. So that moment
There's
was
also
great.
and then there's that moment when it was when there was like the Nomu invasion.
Yeah.
And then he turned blue flame and just burnt his head off.
Yeah.
That bit was sick from Endeavor as well.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. As in, yeah, he's a really good character. It's just...
It's mixed feelings. It's a mixed feeling.
Yeah, it's really confusing. We'll see how it goes, though. I think Nudge is right. He's definitely, like, striving to become number 1 now. Especially his moment with All Might versus All For One, where he just shouts at All Might, just being like, what the hell are you doing? That's not the fact that I expect to see.
Yeah.
You just realize, like, he's not, like, doing it out of spite or anything. He just...
Yeah, not maliciously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really
When
good.
people perceive it as malicious, that's the peak thing.
Yeah. That's true.
Talking about things we want to see.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to ask you, Abby.
Oh, you're going to ask
Yeah.
how the tables have turned.
Yeah, because you asked me the first question like a little prick. So I'm going to ask you. Imagine flipping on me.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So, what do you think about this? Oh, wait, should I leave my theory for last? Because I think it's the biggest one.
Yeah, your theory is just peak.
Yeah, it is pretty peak.
Just
But,
like-
okay. Abby, what's your theory for upcoming Boku no Hero?
So I have this theory. It revolves back to Todoroki. But the thing is that we know that Todoroki has 3 siblings, right? It's been mentioned before.
Yeah.
And we've seen 2 of them literally in like season 4. We saw that they were both Todoroki's mothers, like they have their quirks. So they're both silver-haired and like they can control ice. That's great. But we still don't know about one other, and we know that he's the oldest. And knowing that he's the oldest, he's going to be around like apparently like a bit older than the older sister, which is like around 23 or something like that. And the only other character that we've seen that fits that description and also has flames is Dubby.
Jeez.
And
That'd be a bit mad.
He's literally like, yeah, exactly. So like Dubby is like, we've seen how much he hates heroes, right? The little that he has spoken, like he despises them. And if you think about it, like I would say that's Todoroki taking a different path. Like because as far as I can see, Dubby doesn't have any ice powers. So if Endeavor neglected Dubby in the way that he didn't, like you saw how peak he was on Todoroki, right? So imagine, like if it was a kid,
with the first one.
like literally never like be able to surpass him because he perceives that it's just flames. So he'll be like, no, you'll never be able to surpass me. So imagine how brutal he had it. Like it was obviously like it's understandable that he would just grow up hating heroes.
Yeah, that's fair. If your father is who he was.
Yeah. Oh, you're muted again, Nomu. I mean Nomu. Nudge.
It will be like wait, why am I Nomu? Oh, wait. That's peak. I think Dabi and the Dabi Todoroki scene will be like Vader and Luke Skywalker kind of thing.
Okay.
I am your older brother. No, that's not possible.
Maybe, yeah. That could be pretty sick. But then, like, yeah, I guess Endeavor would know this, right?
Yeah.
So then why would he not have
Endeavor
told
should know
Todoroki?
this.
He's kind of like, I guess Endeavor's Endeavor, but when it comes down
I,
to it,
but I
is it-
don't think he would mention it because he would get into shit. That like, oh look, your son is one of the biggest villains. Like, what are you doing? Is Todoroki going to be like that as well? And he might not mention it for Todoroki's sake.
maybe, yeah.
True.
Like
That's true.
for Todoroki's face value.
Yeah, that's true. Because, yeah, and you were mentioning as well, right? Endeavor's flames went blue versus the normal version. So
Did
if
it?
that, didn't your,
Yeah, when he burned the guy's head off.
oh, sorry, Viggy mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah.
So if that's like the supposed strongest flame that Endeavor has, and Dobby's using that on a casual basis, that's pretty interesting to see their strength levels.
Yeah, it'll be sick.
It's the highest. It's the highest flame in it, blue flame.
Yeah, blue flame. So
That's
the fact that he's constantly using.
That's science.
Wait. Now, before Nudge gives us a science lesson, Vicky, do you have any theories that you were thinking about?
Yeah, so
I know you actually have.
my theory is there's a whole like Star Wars theme with Boku no Hero. So you like the start of Deku's journey is at Tatooine Station, same as Luke Skywalker on the planet of Tatooine. So the biggest villain in Star Wars history, well, most known is Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And he has scars on his face as well, which is similar to our main villain, One for All. All for One, sorry.
All for One.
And the biggest plot twist in Star Wars history was Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father.
Yeah.
And parallel to that is we've never met Deku's father. He's always been on a long-term business trip. He's not. So the theory is that All for One is Deku's father.
Dun, dun, dun. And like the scars on Thingy's face, right?
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah,
it's parallel
yeah.
to Vader, which is mad.
Looks like a wrinkly old man.
Totally piss him off.
Do you remember seeing
Overpowered.
Darth Vader in the last movie, Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
Like before he died, he just took off his
Yeah,
helmet and he
yeah.
looked like some old wrinkly dude.
Yeah.
Like, my God, put some cream on.
Anti-aging.
Anti-aging cream. Okay.
Yeah.
Is my one now?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, my one's it's a bit peak, but it's like it's a bit of a big one. So I feel like the next season there's gonna be a big war because like Shigaraki started amassing troops before the end of the last season. So I feel like he's gonna prepare for an attack on UA because I think the gentle criminal tried to, you know how he said that, oh, I can easily attack UA. I feel like that was like a foreshadow for Shigaraki to attack UA.
Never thought about that. Yeah.
So I think that's going to happen, and people are going to start dying soon. So I think Gran Torino is going to die. I think All Might's going to die as well.
Why Gran Torino, bro? What did he do to you?
Wait.
He's just old.
Yeah, no, because he had way too much screen time last season.
That's true.
And I feel
I
like
did seem almost out of place.
before All Might dying, 100% Gran Torino is going to die first. Because he's not going to let All Might die alone.
Do you think All Might's going to die next season?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shigaraki's going to kill him. So this is what's going to happen. All Might's going to be like, yeah, your mum was the old One for All user. Wait.
I love how he wanted to say.
What?
You said.
Oh, yeah, shit.
He just casually said it.
I didn't say it without thinking. Spoilers. So yeah, I think that All Might's gonna be like, yeah, your mum was the old One for All user, and then I'm her successor. I was brought up by her, and then he'll be like, no, that's impossible, no, and then he just like kills All Might, and then All Might's like, don't worry, I hope you survive, kid, and then he just pieces out, and then Gran Torino like, what the hell would you do? And then you pop, 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 and then like. Yeah, Shigaraki just kills him as well, and then Deku sees everything. He gets pissed, but he runs away, and then there's gonna be like a big time skip. What? What, you didn't like my summary?
That's the way you said it. He has purpose, and then he runs away.
Yeah, he's like, how'd you do that? And he's like, I'm gonna go for training in 2 years, safe. And he goes away.
I don't know if it's going to be structured the way that you're thinking, though. I feel like they're gonna kill All Might. He's gonna kill All Might just before the final fight.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's going to be the build up to like Deku. I do think there's going to be a time skip, and I do think Deku's going to come back stronger.
Yeah.
But I think the final trigger for his strength is going to be All Might's death.
But then I think like I think you could be right, but in conjunction with your little theory, I think that someone in UA, you know, the mole that they never talked about afterwards.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna secretly kill All Might. There's gonna be a teacher that's supposed to be a mole or like a traitor, an imposter, and they kill All Might just before the fight.
Yeah.
That would be
I guess,
peak.
I don't know if All Might would die, you know.
Really?
Yeah,
No, I don't see him living.
No, it's purely because so Night Eye saw his future and then saw his death, right?
Yeah.
But then same with the whole Deku thing
Yeah.
as well. Because he saw Deku die, but then Deku changed the future.
Yeah.
So I feel like they've like foreshadowed All Might not dying.
Yeah, I feel
changed
like it could go one of two ways. Like it could either be, as in what you said is completely right, or it could just be, nah, guys, psych, that's too easy. He's gonna die anyway. So I don't know.
I don't think
It's gonna be.
I don't
It's
think
gonna be
he'll
like
die
an
in
ace kind of death.
Ace. Oh yeah.
Oh, let's not talk about
Why'd
that.
you have to talk about that, man? Fuck's sake.
That's just so weird.
But I have two potential people who would be the traitors, the moles. So either Aizawa, which is Peak, because it makes kind of a bit of sense because he's one of the closest people to All Might. So Aizawa or Hawks. So Hawks because like the timing of that attack with the Nomu on Endeavor was way too perfect. To have Hawks be there and the Nomu attack at the same time. Like, yeah, how did he even know that Endeavor is going to be there?
That's a good point.
Yeah, so Hawks might be a traitor.
It could have been coincidence because it was just looking for the strongest being. But you're right, as in, now that you say it.
It's not like Dragon Ball Z where you can sense the strongest person.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
true.
Instant transmission.
Yeah. Imagine the Nomu comes out with instant transmission. Holy shit.
Minato flex.
Yeah, but the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is like a whole full scale battle. All the teachers, the big three, the strongest students in the 1A class versus the League of Villains. Now that'd be fucking insane.
That would be pretty sick.
This sounds like Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, literally. Oh, it'd be so sick.
Or like the Marineford arc.
Yeah, that too.
That would be pretty
That-
sick. But
see,
with
like-
more focus.
That was too many deaths in Marineford.
What's that?
Though. There's too many deaths.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna happen. To be honest.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Weren't you saying that Aoyama's gonna die as well?
Oh yeah. Because he got way too much screen time last season.
That was suspicious. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, man, what are you doing? Like, you're supposed to be the
The whole creepy
the-
thing.
yeah. And he did have like, even though it was just cheese that he was trying to share, it was seen way too random, and like he did seem very secretive. So I think he's either the girl that can turn into any person, the clay.
Yeah.
When she has to get their blood. I think she's actually Aoyama-kun.
But Aoyama is.
Or Aoyama's actually her.
We've seen Aoyama, right? And her at the same time. Do you think he's been abducted?
Or maybe they're working together.
I don't know. I think Aoyama's gonna die. I don't think he's the traitor.
What about the invisible girl
Invisible
as the
Girl?
traitor?
No,
one in class 1A?
she could be,
Because no one knows what she looks like.
Can you imagine if like
Yeah.
this whole time she can turn it off?
That would
Like,
be crazy.
So sick.
Because
That would be
we haven't
so-
suspected a thing because she's like kind of a background character.
Yeah.
She's
That's
just
actually.
there.
Yeah. Oh, that would
Imagine,
be
like-
pretty sick.
because no one's seen her face, which is say.
Yeah.
That should be true. Didn't she get paint splashed on her once or something?
Yeah, but you just saw her curves.
Oh, okay. Alright, jeez.
What?
Someone's got that moment memorized.
I don't remember the episode though. Don't worry.
Oh, you don't?
Not this time.
Oh, okay. No, I think it could. I really don't want it to be a Razorhead, but like it could actually be Aizawa, you know, because I think I was telling you this before as well, and I find it really suspicious that he recovered from his injuries so quickly. Like he was on like literally almost at death's door after the whole League of Villains invasion in the first season.
Yeah.
And he comes back the next episode. Yes, he was in bandages, but like he was literally like he could use his quirk again after having a scare that he might not ever be able to. He was functioning and back to school like when he was at death's door. So like it seems very convenient. I feel like he might have actually like died in the League of Villains, put an imposter in, or he got abducted, whichever one.
Oh fuck! No, but then I feel like they would need to give him more grand death, rather than just
Yeah,
like, oh,
that's
he
true.
died.
As in, they could give a background, right? As in, they could like put him in holding and show a flashback and like show his death with some like dramatic music or something.
I don't know. I think because I like him a lot, I would want to see like a dramatic death.
Yeah, or it could be like by the time they come to the war, they go to the holding, they see Aizawa in the dungeon or something.
Yeah, and then that kicks it off.
Yeah.
Oof.
So
Oh yeah, I like that.
yeah,
You should write Boku no Hero.
Yeah, I should.
I might actually.
Let me get on contact.
Yeah, let's go.
You want me as a voice actor? Okay, I'm on my way now.
Yeah, no, I think that's yeah, it'll be an interesting few seasons. Not gonna lie. What would you say? I guess to finish it off, favorite moment from Boku.
Oof.
Favorite moment. I would say.
Wait, go.
The
Viggy, go
moment
first.
The moment before he punches Overhaul, when he just has the black face and then you see the crazy hair,
Ooh, yeah.
just turns into One Punch Man.
That's a good. Yeah, that was sick. I would have to say.
Second two punches.
I would have to say probably Eri's smile.
Oh,
think that
what a
just,
soy
like,
boy.
It was honestly like, it was literally the build-up of the whole season. That's what it was for.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
the first moment that you see her, from the first moment that Deku like wants to save her but can't, and all of that frustration, everything, it just builds up to that moment.
Yeah.
And then Mirio starts crying, and then the waterworks start happening,
Yeah,
and,
and
it's
then
just,
he was like, "Look, Deku, look, she's smiling. Oh my
yeah.
god!"
I was just like, oh my god, I know she's smiling. So yeah, that was good.
I think my favorite moment was Mirio, in the Ting.
The Ting,
When he was fighting the Ting.
He's
and,
not
like-
fighting the Ting. The Ting happened.
Oh yeah, before the Ting happened.
Yeah,
Man, people watching are gonna be like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Imagine they come to the street. Imagine they come to the
Yeah,
live stream now,
true.
like, things happening in it.
They'll be like, "What the fuck is going on?" But yeah, before his like, his struggle throughout the entire thing, like his resilience and his like, he won't back down. Like that's super motivational for me.
Yeah, no, I think that's very true actually.
Like,
In terms of
his
like
motto
epic
as
moments,
well.
that's number one.
Yeah, like one in a million. Like,
Yeah.
sick. He
I
used to
like
say
this whole
it.
background behind the his name as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He knows that he can't save everyone, and he's faced that reality,
Yeah.
but he still wants to save a million people. I think that's incredible.
So sick.
Yeah, that is pretty good. What would you say about graphics? I think the Boku graphics is pretty good. No.
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah,
What would you say about the best graphics that you've seen?
I have two. moments.
Two.
Yeah.
All right.
So one is when they save Bakugo
Mm.
on
Okay.
the League of
Oh,
Villains,
right.
when with the whole ice scout with Todoroki put in the ice, and then they're
yes.
flying over. And he explodes, and then you catch him.
That was so sick.
That
That was
animation
so
was-
unexpected as well. That came out of nowhere. That was so sick.
So sick.
Yeah.
And the second moment is not from the series, it's from the movie Twin Heroes.
Okay.
It's when it was the double Detroit Smash.
Oh yeah, Deku and All Might.
Deku and All Might, just basically two awful ones.
Yeah, that was mad.
Just
One for rules.
Yeah.
One for rules.
Against
Against the guy that gave the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
Um,
That was.
I would actually have to say, probably when when Deku is like breaking his fingers against Todoroki, and like he's fighting him, and then he says like he has these like random speech moments in between the fights. So he's saying like, "It's your power, isn't it?" And like the whole animation behind him like exclaiming it, and like then him saying, "I don't know," or "You haven't put a scratch on me yet." I think those graphics are severely underrated. Like the way that they like animated Deku during those moments was incredible, and obviously like when they're flying towards each other towards the end of the fight, those graphics were incredible. That whole fight was incredible, in my opinion.
I think for me, it's like when he was fighting Muscular. Is that his name?
Yeah, Muscular. Yeah.
So like when he was like, we made the TikTok on it, Abu, but when he was falling and then he was like, I'm not gonna back down just for the sake of that little kid who splashed water on Muscular for some reason. He's like, here you go.
Allow him, man. That's his moment. He awakened his powers. Allow him.
I'm gonna get you. Oh no, I can't say it. I'm gonna get banned on Twitch.
Please.
But yeah, and then Deku's like, look how much he's trying for me. I'm gonna like go 1,000,000% and pop, and then he just one banged him into the wall.
That was that was mad. That graphics were incredible.
Yeah,
I enjoyed like when we made that TikTok. That was incredible.
Yeah.
For those of you who haven't checked it out, it's a really good TikTok, if we may say so ourselves. But I guess that's pretty much all for today. Thank you for listening. In terms of our social media, obviously Instagram, TikTok, we have Depop where we sell our anime merch as well. Whether it be Tokyo merch, Anime Land, or Viggy's cosplay store as well. So, and then obviously on Twitch we're posting every week, and Instagram's doing really, really well. It's starting to pick up. We're posting daily, and TikTok we've increased it to actually posting twice a day now, and I would say we're doing pretty well on that. So yeah, if you're not following already, obviously go follow. We have good content, and follow us on Twitch to join our Annie Nation. Which is something that Nudge is trying to force us to say, but
yeah, like it's my branding. Like I'm gonna have my own nation of people. Like we're gonna go to Comic-Con and be like Annie Nation.
Annie Nation.
Yeah, and then we're gonna like storm everywhere. But anyway, I just wanted to quickly mention that we have a website coming out as well. So if you don't have a Depop account, that's fine. Just wait. If I think, do you know when it's coming out, Abu?
A couple of weeks.
Okay, yeah. So the website will be coming out soon, and you can check out all of our merch on there as well, including both the figures, the posters, and cosplay as well. For Twitch, we're streaming every Thursday and every Friday. Thursdays at 7 a.m. to do an anime viewing party. So if you want to watch an anime that you haven't watched before and you want to watch it live with me, just join at 7 a.m. Or if you want to come through with the podcast, next week we're going to be talking about Naruto with a special guest who's a artist who's actually inspired, a music artist who's inspired by a character in Naruto. So feel free to join for that. That's at 6:30 p.m. on Fridays. All of our socials are at AnimeRoomHQ. Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah, pretty much covered what I was going to say, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's my bad, man.
No, obviously, Nudge covered everything pretty well. If you have any requests for the podcast, the stream, any merch you want to buy, we can have a look. Any social media posts as well that you think that you want done nicely, we can obviously work on that as well. So just send us a message and we'll respond to you as soon as we can. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching and thank you for the support. Talk to you next week. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.